NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, a good one in store here between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Ready to get us started. And here we go from New Orleans. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Yep, blue check. Set.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting right. That, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Called red. Blue 32, steel, black. Red, cycle. Cut.
Rattler to the air now. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on, set. Red 38. Green jack. Yellow. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Completed to his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
560. Ready. 50, green. 6, mega. Cut.
Rattler. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side is an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. May now from the gun. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that one hits the deck. No fear from that. Trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45, white. Red, yellow. Needle, blue. Set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
10 seconds. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Down.
Running right, it's Camara. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Black 40. Go red. Set cut.
Throw on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
4 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Come on, set. Up, red, 38. Switch, yellow. Check, pink. Cut.
Here's a give inside to Camara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go. Ready?
From the 28. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Set, ready. 10 black, claws red. Ready.
Kamara running out of the gun. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Here we
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just do it.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
33, yellow, red.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
6, red, yellow, 43. Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Down. Yellow, 22. Set.
Rattler setting the throw. And caught by his back, Kamara. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Here's Rattler. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Groupie sends it through, and that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play strip that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He completes it in traffic. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's May. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
You know, in the NFL, defensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
May not a throw on third. This connects with Higgins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
From the gun on third down, May. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Trying to throw for it with May. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Patriots.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Stevenson. Gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go. 30 shot. 17. Cut.
They'll go play action. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
That's good for us Saints.
Ready?
Now Rattler. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. But that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
Down. 52.
Trying again, following the set. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Set, red, black, ultra. 60 red. 60, hut.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Here's May to the air. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, New England.
First down throw for May. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. May trying again here on second. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England in second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. May now from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, blue. 60 red. 60 red. Check, huh?
He's back to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Second down and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He finds Diggs right side. And he's taken down. But some quality yardage on that play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got a man in motion. May on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
To the air on first down, May. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target. Thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 6 coming up here. It's Henderson on the give. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they retain possession, so that's positive. But that's the end of it, Brock. They lost yardage on that fumble. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Check pink. Set.
Kamara we go to start this third quarter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them, but you set it down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. It doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Red 30. Ready.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
Tackle made by Harold Landry. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. And the Patriots 40-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Blue 32. Set.
Another run for Kamara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming
He
up.
was brought down by Christian
10
Harris.
seconds.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Rattler to the air now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety. But you don't see a lot of option calls in this type of situation, and I think we just saw why, Brock.
Yeah, there is a lot of risk involved with an option play. It's really a play that's designed to get a one-on-one, Kate. You want to get on that edge. You want to pitch off one defender. The problem in this league, well, A, there's too much speed. B, these defensive schemes are too sound. And C, that was a risk certainly not worth taking.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Throwing is Rattler. And man is there to knock that away.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. First throw for the backup now. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver
the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Caught by Miller. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Henderson here from the gun. And he is stopped with authority there. That stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out.
Ball carrier. A gain of 14. And the Patriots 1st down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. New set of downs for him from the 46. Tossing it to Henderson. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. The give inside to Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running back sent in motion. Off the play action. May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it's 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. Play not developing as they'd hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Just how clutch he is on this kick. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Peoples Jones on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 23. Fits it through the middle. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hold on, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the
They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw again here, it's Shuck. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, May. He throws a bullet deep to the... They did it! He made the interception! Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Chuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to run for it. Kamara. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
37-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
He gets him to the line and spikes it. And that's going to preserve their timeouts. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They give now to Henderson. And not much more there. He's down to the 15-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win!
Touchdown, New England.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots push the lead up to 12.
Andy Moragawas to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Sharp working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Gibson. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from New Orleans.